Here's the thing. How did you respond to that?
Well, I for sure didn't tell her I love her. I tried. I didn't want to break any.
And then it was right after that where she started to act weird.
Yeah.
Well, what do you fucking think was the cause of it? So what a girl like this is, it's like she's a slut in the blossoming phase. She hasn't yet taken her evolution stone yet, you know? She's still evolving. I had that with a girl who kind of reminds me of this. It was some of the best pussy I ever had. It was a Mexican girl. Go figure. But then it was this like back and forth. Like I'd have to perfectly play the game because I could tell she really likes me, but then she also likes the sex, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I started thinking I was reading because she says a lot of outlandish shit.
So she says a lot of outlandish shit?
Yeah.
Like what else does she say that's outlandish? She's doing it for a reason. If she really wasn't interested, she'd stop responding.
That's what I was thinking.
She's purposefully doing this.
Yeah,
like,
we're very similar in a lot of parts.
Okay, but is that enough to make a girl a girlfriend?
Not that you say it, not really.
So what you're making a decision on is your emotions. Okay, so you texted her out of the blue 5 months later.
Yeah.
She hits you up. You meet immediately.
Yeah.
You meet up. You smash. It's good. And then after that, the trouble starts?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so how was that time when you smashed her? Like, what was it? What was it? Was it cool? Was it the same as the first time?
Yeah, it was about the same. Nothing different.
Nothing different. But she's still, like, super smiley, giving you fast responses. Like, that's all normal?
No, the responses aren't fast. It was from that day on. They could start becoming longer and longer and longer. Now they're like 4 hours apart. They
Now,
just keep getting longer with every day.
Are you chilling out, or are you continuing to show a lot of interest?
I was, and then I was like, this is probably not even worth it. So I just started texting dry.
Dry? And then how did she respond after that?
About the same. I was like, I didn't understand.
Okay. But when did she say you're the love of my life? When did that happen?
I think the same day on Tuesday.
Like, what do you mean same day?
Like, we were just talking. I think I was dropping her off. And then she was like, oh, you're the love of my life. Like, saying some, like, crazy shit that you normally don't hear this early in the interaction.
Like, give me the exact context. Like, okay, you open the door. You're like, all right, baby, see you. She's like, I'll see you. You're the love of my life. Like, what was the exact situation?
Yeah, we were talking, and then she was talking about, oh, I like you so much. Like, oh, yeah, I like being with you, too. And she's like, no, like, you're the love of my life.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting. But then from that, and how did you respond to that? Here's the thing. How did you respond to that?
Well, I for sure didn't tell her I love her. I tried. I didn't want to break any. Not break, but I was like, I didn't want to set the precedent that I do love her. So I was like, oh yeah, I like you. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay. So, bro, that's so fucking. For sure didn't tell I love her. Okay, but what did you exactly say?
Something along those lines, like, oh yeah, I like being with you too. You know, being with you is cool or whatever.
So you just repeated yourself.
Yeah, because I didn't want to lie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. No. So, okay. Now, is she sitting there in the car with you when she says this?
Oh no, she left after that.
Okay, but she was in the car when she said, "You're the love of my life."
Yeah, we were like face to face.
Okay, so she's like giving you intense, like, "You're the love of my life," like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you probably go, "Yeah, I like being with you too," like that. Like, you probably were kind of shocked, or did you keep it cool?
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like,
yeah. Oh my god, bro, this is awesome. Okay, so and then it was right after that where she started to act weird.
Yeah.
Well, what do you fucking think was the cause of it?
I acted like too nonchalant or something.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that you should have told her you loved her or anything like that, right? What I'm saying is that's the reason she's acting like this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Did you think that was the reason, or you only kind of put it together now?
Yeah, I started thinking I was reading because she says a lot of outlandish shit.
She says a lot of outlandish shit?
Yeah.
Like, what else did she say that's outlandish?
She was like, oh, I love having a poppy because I have daddy issues. I was like, what the
Oh,
hell?
she's just like straight up telling you like she wants a poppy. Okay. What are her daddy issues?
Oh, she didn't have one.
She just didn't have one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So the sex was fire, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you got any idea how many bodies she has? Like a clue?
If I have to guess.
Like, did she say like how many boyfriends she had? Did you get any of that information? Anything like that?
If I had to guess, probably like 2 to 4.
2 to 4. Because it reminds me a little bit. No, it's a little bit different. She's being way too emotional. So she's kind of in that. So what a girl like this is, it's like she's a slut in the blossoming phase. You know, like she's like, you know, she hasn't yet taken her evolution stone yet. You know, like she's still evolving. Because that is that's some pretty outlandish shit, like you said. You know, where she still hasn't kind of like gotten a grip on how she views love. And then she's gonna start to fuck because she's got these issues, right? And then she's gonna get a little more cold with the game. You know, she's gonna be the player.
Oh, okay.
So what you're seeing is like it's confusing, right? Like you're like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like 1 minute she's saying I'm the love of my life, and then she's going cold, right? Because if a girl really is like in love with you like that, even if you get cold, she's gonna be like, wait, what's wrong? You know, why are you acting this way? I thought we had a, you know, like, and then you have the chance to actually be like, hey, you know, let's, you know, I like you too. Like, I'm willing to like give this a chance, but I can't just like tell you I love you. That'd be a lot. You know, you would have a chance to actually have that conversation, but you don't have that luxury right now because she has this super hot, cold behavior, and she has this hot, cold behavior because of her daddy issues. It's because of it, right? So she'll bomb you with love and then boom, just fucking zoom out as soon as like she doesn't see it being reciprocated. So with this situation, honestly, you could play it slow, right? And you could like, you gotta grind through the shit. I had that with a girl who kind of reminds me of this. It was some of the best pussy I ever had. It was a Mexican girl, go figure. And and she's this petite little fucking gorgeous girl, and we fucked the first time and it was amazing, and then she just went ghost, and I was like, whoa. And then I ended up hitting her up around Christmas, and then she was like really happy to talk to me and blah blah blah, and then because she really did like me, that's what was her, she was on the edge of it, right? But then we finally fucked where she was like, okay, fine, I'll just, you know, let's just do it. But then it was this like back and forth. Like I'd have to perfectly play the game because, you know, I could tell she really likes me, but then she also likes the sex, blah, 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 blah. That was really tiring. So my advice to you, this isn't necessarily the best game to run, right? So it's not like the best thing to do like technically, but what I would do is I would send her like a message, and I'm going to be like, so what do you want from this girl? Let's just be clear. You just want sex.
No,
like,
I wanted a long-term relationship.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
I like being around her. She's a nice girl.
Okay. Anything else? Anything more, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
we're very similar in a lot of parts.
Okay. But is that enough to make a girl a girlfriend?
Now that you say it, not really.
Well, I mean, think about it, right? So what you're making a decision on is your emotions. You're doing the same thing girls do when they have sex quickly. They're making decisions based on emotions, right? What you have to do is emotions have to play a part, but you need to make a decision on emotions and good planning. Like, does this girl sound like she would make a good girlfriend? Like, do you think it would be a stable relationship?
Nah, not from all outlandish.
Right. Like all this weird behavior, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna continue. It's not just gonna fucking stop. She's gonna continue to be who she is, right? So what you need to, but the fact that you want a long-term relation, it's working. What she's doing is work. Now, here's the second layer. Why didn't you want anything more 5 months ago?
Because I was talking to other chicks more.
Okay.
There was like less reason to leave her.
More reason to leave her. So what changed right now when you were smashing her? You lost all your chicks?
Yeah, basically different classes in college.
Okay, so you lost all your sneaky links, and then you're like, let me just hit up this girl, and you got some pussy.
Yeah.
When was the last time you fucked before you got her again?
I don't think nobody since her.
No, like, okay, so you fuck her the first time, you leave her, and then you're talking to other girls and smashing. When's the last girl that you smashed before you fuck this girl again?
Oh, there wasn't any for 5 months.
So
That's
you
why
were
I was horny as hell.
You were in a drought.
Basically.
And then so you fuck her and you're like, all right, I'm Big Poppy, I can get all these bitches. And then you don't get these bitches, and then you hit her up again, and she gives you pussy, and you're like, oh my god, I got, you know, like I actually drank some water, right? It's delicious. Yeah. So was it after that? Was it right after you fucked her that you wanted a long-term relationship, or a little bit after she started acting weird?
Before she started acting weird.
So right when you fucked, you're like, wow, I really like this girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're a little bit lost in the sauce. I think you're a little bit lost in the pussy sauce. You're enjoying it a little too much, right?
Passion trap.
Yeah, you got a little bit of passion trap, and then her acting like this is making you even more. I mean, she's doing it for a reason. If she really wasn't interested, she'd stop responding.
That's what I was thinking.
She's purposefully doing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so me telling guys not to go after girls for girlfriends never works. It never works. Dudes never listen to me. Fucking never, okay? So my advice to you would be get her on like a phone call. Be like, hey, baby, or whatever, are you free to like talk on the phone? Like I wanted to chat with you a little. I feel like it'd be better than this texting shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Blah, blah. Get her on the phone. Don't say shit like, oh, why are you so busy? But none of that. That's gay, right? Just start talking to her, ask her, a normal conversation. Then what I want you to do is be like, look, I kind of been thinking about what you said the second time we smashed, or, maybe not say that, but, the second time we met up, the last time we met up, and we were in the car and you told me something pretty intimate. And I wanted to ask, did you mean that? Because I know I didn't react so well. I think I was just caught by surprise. Because did you guys ever discuss what she said after that, or no? It was kind of just like,
nah, not really.
Yeah. So you got to bring it up. You got to be like, hey, I wanted to talk about that thing you said in the car because I feel like I didn't respond very well.
Yeah.
Be like, what did you mean by, like, did you really mean it? Like, it's okay. I just want to know the truth, right? Then she'll say, yeah, I was kind of caught up in the moment, or blah, blah, blah. Or she might deny it. She might say, no, I didn't. Maybe I was just, in my feelings, whatever. So then what you want to do is you want to say, look, be honest with her. Be like, look, I do like you. I love spending time around you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I would love to keep, I would love to take this further, right? But we got to, like, build that up. So would you want to, like, give that a try? So it's not quite like a relationship. It's like a 50-50, right? Because you don't want to just get on the phone and be like, I want to marry you, because that's gay too, right? Yeah. You got to have that middle ground, but you want to let her know that you're interested in something more long term. So then she's going to go, oh, okay. Because here's the thing. It's always 3 times to fuck a girl to lock it. It's weird. I don't know why. It's this fucking magic number, bro. So you fucked her twice. You always lose girls before the 3rd time usually.
Oh, okay.
Right? So she it's like people know instinctually, like, once I see him the 3rd time, it's like it's do or die at that moment. Like, if I keep seeing him from the 3rd time on, like, we're a thing, right? But I think that she got weird after you stopped responding, or you didn't respond to that, like, big emotional shit, and she got maybe she's like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that, what the fuck, I'm a dumb bitch, blah blah blah, and she felt vulnerable, she felt stupid, whatever. So let her know, like, I'm not saying I love you too, right? I'm just saying I do feel a connection with you and I do really like you. And let her know, and then make it clear, like, I do want to keep seeing you, but obviously we gotta actually see each other, because I feel like you've been kind of. Then after she kind of gets emotional with you, then say, look, let's find out a time where we can actually meet up and start, spending, like, and then also do a date. Don't get her back at your place.
Oh, okay.
Do a date. Then you can take her back after, but, like, have a date. Then you can keep seeing her at your place and shit. But you got to let her know that you're interested in something more, because that sounds like what she's. Has she ever made it clear she wanted a long-term relationship besides when she told you you're the love of her life?
I don't think so.
No, you just have a feeling she wants something long-term because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's your best case scenario. Now, I still think you should be questioning whether or not this girl is a good long-term relationship, but it's your life, brother. You make your decisions, right? I'm just telling you that some of those flags are pretty red, but I answered you. I gave you what you wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So,
you.
yeah, you're welcome. Good luck.